few months after leaving a 25-year marriage and relationship, my teen son, ever the comedian, comes up to me and says, "Hey, Mama, when are you gonna go out and find us a sugar daddy?" Kid, stop teasing me. Really not interested in dating. As far as I was concerned, I never want a relationship ever again. I had enough of giving myself to somebody else. So a few years pass, and I decide, you know what? I need to find my muse, my partner in crime, someone to do something with. You know, you're sitting at the beach and you see a sunset and you turn to somebody and they're not there, and I want to share that with somebody. So I hadn't dated since I was 16 years old, and I didn't think the bar scene was going to work. So I started to look around for activities to join that I might find and meet people organically. So I joined a large rock choir, and while I now have 200 new friends, I didn't find anybody I really wanted to date. So I did what anybody does in this day and age. I joined Tinder. And in the words of my 21-year-old daughter, "Ew, Mom." Yeah, a few swipes left, a few swipes right, a few unsolicited pictures. I decided this was not the place for me. Deer in the headlights. So I joined another online app called Plenty of Fish. Some of you may have heard of it. And I had met a few people. I had a few first and second dates, interesting conversations, and none of them felt like I connected in a fundamental way. So I was just about to give up on this dating app when I was up late one night, and I find a profile that reads almost exactly like mine. Liberal, atheist, feminist, NPR supporter. Home cook, dog owner, runner. Well, I don't run. I mean, if a cheetah were chasing me, I might run, but the cheetah would win anyway, so what would be the point? So, a quick message out, and I find out he lives in my town. Imagine that. Our town is pretty conservative. 2 liberals in our town. I was more surprised about that than we had so much in common, actually. So, we get to talking, and we have a ton in common. We both love the series Stranger Things. He plays ukulele. I'm a beginner ukulele player. And he's a home cook that uses a technique of cooking called sous-vide. Now, I'm a private chef, and I've been thinking about this for a while. It's kind of a nerdy way of cooking. So I find that cooking a sous vide means submerging in, you put your spices and meat into a bag and you submerge it in water, and it cooks at a constant temperature. You pull it out, you baste it, you sear it. Steaks are amazing. So I need to meet this guy. So we make a date. We're going to have coffee. And the day before, he texts me and he goes, "I make coffee here. Why don't you come over?" And that goes against all the online dating ideas. Did I mention that I find out he lives in the same neighborhood and 4 doors down from me? Yeah, dating a neighbor. Going over to his house on the first date, I don't know that this is a good idea. But if I go to a neighbor's house on a first date, or a guy's house on a first date, I'm really worried about, is he going to be a serial killer? But serial killers need to live in some neighborhood, right? But I throw all caution to the wind, and we have a 6-hour coffee date, and we've been inseparable ever since. And all he needs to do to get me in the mood is whisper, based, sear, or sous-vide. Thank you.